This meeting that Loose Cannon just had with the feds and the information he could be giving up almost guarantees that Big U is never coming home. Big U is going to do life in prison. Before the video even gets started, I want to put y'all onto the best money play right now on the internet. Link in my description to download the app and get started.
FBI, open up!
We already knew that though. I'm not surprised. You feel me? Y'all might be surprised because y'all he gonna be free, and same thing about Lil Durk and all them niggas. Y'all might be extremely surprised about all that. I'm not. I knew this was coming.
Big U is a very prominent gang leader out the rolling 60s. He was arrested last March on RICO charges. Now, the RICO charges accuse him of committing murders, committing robberies, etc., extorting small businesses.
Breaking news just coming into our newsroom. 2 fugitives wanted by the FBI, including a longtime accused L.A. gang leader, now in custody tonight.
Let's get right to Mark Robles, who joins us now with new developments live in the newsroom.
It's what the streets get
David
you,
and
kids.
Ellen, good evening.
Okay.
We've been following this story throughout the day. Federal officers arrested more than a dozen members tied to the gang known as the Rolling 60s Neighborhood Crips, though its leader was on the run. Well, within the last 20 minutes, the FBI announcing that man, Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U, is now in custody.
The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief, a liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway.
A lot of familiar faces was arrested and indicted with Big U on this RICO. We seen Brick Baby get indicted. We seen Loose Cannon get invited. Now, they were accusing, the familiar faces that we know that got indicted with Big U as being Big U lackeys, that, they were, conducting robberies, extorting people, shooting people, robbing people on behalf of Big U. Now, one of them in particular, Loose Cannon, he actually came on No Jumper and admitted that he robbed people. And
he literally came. I don't know if y'all know the story. He came on here and told apparently they kidnapped Meek Mill and made him get him $50,000. Kidnapped him right out the club. Put a gun to him. Said, "Come on, boy." They robbing loud shop. Speaking of loud, make sure you get your thunk, you roll it up in grab leaf for this video. Okay, please do your homework on grab leaf. If you ain't smoking grab leaf, you ain't smoking right, sir. I don't know what's wrong with y'all in these comments. Take your ass to the smoke shop. And if they don't got grab leaf, smack the fuck out of them. And tell them to order some grab leaf now. Anyway, they robbing loud shops. I heard they were still in the grab leaf too. This is crazy.
For the small businesses on behalf of Big U. And that single-handedly got him in the indictment because I believe the feds were looking at Big U for the extortion claim. They had him on wiretap. And a robbery took place of the small business that were cooperating with the feds. But they had no idea who participated in the robbery until Loose Cannon came on camera and said that he was one of the people who robbed the small business, and that led to him being included in the indictment.
So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and the same we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right?
Get some help.
And we be like, how the f they get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cause it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like,
the serial numbers down.
I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then
now, if you thought this man was gonna get on No Jumper and say, this is before he got arrested, obviously. If you thought he can get on No Jumper in front of Whack 100 and say all this crazy shit on a live motherfucking podcast for the whole world to see, if you thought he was going to do that, and then what you thought he was gonna go to the feds and do 100 years? You thought he was gonna go to the feds and not snitch on your dumb ass when he snitched for free on camera for no money? Hold on, y'all. This is my clothing brand. I need y'all to go support your boy, okay? And supporting your boy with some pretty cheap clothing, all right? And you're gonna be fly and fresh as hell, man. All right, link in the description. Theari.us. Go shop.
What?
Stupid. You're stupid.
The feds got 2 ironclad cases out of all the people they indicted for RICO. Big U is an ironclad done deal case already in Loose Cannon. Well, Loose Cannon is now saying, listen, I know what I said, Your Honor, but Your Honor, let me explain. I had to work for Big U. I had no other choice. Big U shot me.
Yeah.
I was in fear for my life that if I stopped working for Big U, I will be killed. I will be dead. Now, Loose Cannon lawyer has been calling around because Loose Cannon told his lawyer that his brother can confirm that he was shot before. So the DA has been working with Loose Cannon's lawyer, and so Loose Cannon's lawyer called his brother and asked his brother if he could confirm the story because Loose is saying that he don't got any, any hospital records, but he still got the scar from when Big U shot him. The twin brother gets this information, and instead of, I don't know, looking out for your brother's best interest, try to figure out how you could help your brother or advise your brother, hey, maybe cooperating ain't the best deal. The twin brother almost immediately.
Why cooperate not the best deal? This is the feds, bro. It's either cooperate or sit your ass in there and go do 100 years with them.
Began to call around and figure out how he could turn this into content, how he could get an interview about this, how he could sit down and let the world know about how Loose Cannon is planning to cooperate and how he got proof because the lawyer also called his baby mama, and the baby mama is who connected him with the lawyer because the baby mama is handling Loose Cannon affairs right now. So the brother, instead of helping out his brother, has turned this into content.
That's crazy.
The brother told him,
and see, I feel like that's more of a stab in the back than it is for me to snitch on a motherfucker. So you snitching and telling everybody that I'm snitching. You see how that worked, chat?
Barely.
You snitching on me snitch. This is your blood brother, bro. This your blood brother, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. If my blood brother say he finna go cooperate, he finna go snitch, I'ma help him snitch. I don't give a fuck. Right or wrong. My blood, this is his twin brother, if that. We came out the vagina at the same time. We were in the stomach at the same time. Bro, what you want me to go? What you want me to do? You need me to go get your crib set up in fucking New Haven, Connecticut, brother? Because we got to get the hell out of LA. You can't snitch on the Crip man and think you just going to walk around LA like it ain't nothing. So we going to take your ass. We going to go to the East Coast. I'm going to get you a crib set up. We going to have a nice, good old time out there.
Mother to
I'm not going on no internet.
The baby mother called Wack and told him, hey, right, call back the brother. The brother want to talk to you. Right. So Wack 100 being Wack 100, all right, called back the brother, but with that phone recorded, okay? And we got the full conversation.
Oh, my God.
Including a call from the lawyer. Without him knowing, confirming that Loose Cannon did indeed say that Big U shot him.
That's crazy.
Hello?
Gigi just called me with some crazy shit.
Yeah, I know. That's the stupidest
I want
shit.
you to tell me. I know what Gigi just told me. I want to hear it from you.
Gigi is Loose Cannon's wife, I'm pretty sure. Or
What
her
you
name
heard
is.
from
CC,
Gigi
whatever the fuck. Yeah, Gigi.
is what it is.
Well, if you told Gigi, you could tell me. I know what she just told me. She told me to call you because you told her to tell me. What the
I told her I got some that's the craziest shit.
I understand, but what exactly did you tell Gigi? Told me a story.
I know Gigi told you a story. Y'all want me to tell you a story for off the internet. Y'all gonna put it on the internet anyway. I want to be the first person to say it.
Anyway, but what I'm saying is, I want to hear it from you because I know Gigi. I know what she just told me, and I know the player she's talking about because he used that name before. That's what he used for the Christmas shit, the Christmas U-Haul shit.
Christmas U-Haul.
I know the nigga being 600 method. I know it.
What you talking about? HK?
HK Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. He been shot up and on Megan's Law.
Yep. You said?
I'm pretty sure this Loose Cannon brother talking to Wack 100.
Yeah, that bro.
Yeah, but what?
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit the gist of it because I want the credit for this dumb shit.
Clout is the new crack, man. This man really said, my brother is facing life in prison with this federal RICO. And this information I could release could potentially hurt his case of ever getting out.
But I'm gonna still release
y'all
it.
Some information. I'm gonna give y'all, just a little taste of what's to come. But I'm not gonna give y'all the whole information.
Am I missing something, chat?
Because I want credit for breaking this story myself, bro. Your brother could do life in prison. I don't think y'all understand the severity of this. The first offer the feds gave Loose Cannon was 32 years.
Dang!
So life is on the table. They know they got a good chance of giving him life, which is why they offer him 32.
And I'm pretty sure he like 40 or 30. So 32. I mean 32 years. I don't give a fuck if you 5 years old, nigga. That's a long time. Shit, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you already in your 30s and 40s. And they gonna give you 32 years, that could easily, that right there could be life. Like, what the hell?
His brother know this. And his brother said, I don't care. I want the clout. I want the credit for breaking this story. Wallahi. Oh my God, man. Now, Loose Cannon brother talk like a special ed kid. He talks
he do.
Like he rode the short yellow bus to school. But he is the smartest special ed kid you would ever meet, all right? He understands that when he's on a phone call with WAC 100, 9 times out of 10, when it's about information this juicy, oh no, that call is being recorded. So he tells WAC, I'm not going to give you all the information right now, WAC. But he's so dumb and he's such a special ed kid that WAC was able to slowly coerce him into releasing more and more information as he continues to talk.
Gigi told me you told her. The lawyer and the DA said, Loose Cannon said you can verify that Big U shot him, and that's the reason why he pulled the robbery, because he was in fear.
Y'all gonna hear this in person on live for sure.
That's what Gigi just told and said you told her. Is it real or not? He's like, we don't play with it. Like, ain't nobody trying to harbor no fugitives, bro.
Ain't nobody. First of all, I don't even get down like that. Like,
what we saying is that what the called you, his attorney and the DA call you with that? Because that means he's talking on Big U. That's what that means.
We know what that means.
But did you tell Gigi that, or she capped? Because I ain't heard it.
Gigi doesn't have no reason to lie about stupid shit. But
well, I'm saying, at the end of the day, told her that. Did you?
Nigga, want the whole exclusive story? Y'all gonna do it?
It ain't no exclusive story. It's just because I know damn well you ain't gonna play like no way, because you got to go down there and give a statement. That don't even make sense. I don't give a fuck if you said it was true over the phone. You got to go down there and get a statement. What you mean they said they was gonna let him go?
That's what the attorney said. They need that to let him go.
Big U needs to thank his lucky stars and get on one knee and say, thank you, WAC 100, you saved my life.
No,
WAC
no
100
cap.
recording this effectively provided Big U with the biggest defense strategy ever. Because if Loose Cannon is actively figuring out how to tell on Big U, even if Loose Cannon agrees or cooperates to get on the stand and to testify against Big U, well, this audio of Loose Cannon,
they got time to, yeah.
Man, bro, like he telling me to tell the feds this and this and this, discredits like Loose Cannon automatically, right from the very get-go. So hence, even if Loose Cannon sits on the stand and testify, he has no credibility whatsoever, and Big U has WAC to thank for that. Now, WAC 100 was even able to convince this dude to get Loose Cannon lawyer on the line. Now, I recognize Loose Cannon lawyer's voice because I had a conversation with him as well. And there are other recorded conversations of Loose Cannon lawyer on the internet on YouTube. I think Ghost also recorded a phone conversation with him. So I know for a fact that this is the lawyer.
So I don't know, because hold on, I know in some places in the world, in some states, it's illegal to record phone conversations without telling the person that you recording it. So maybe it's not really illegal in California. I don't know.
Call back the lawyer and hear the lawyer say out of his own mouth that Loose Cannon is accusing Big U of shooting him and forcing him to do these things for him.
What he's trying to do is say, I did this robbery because he made me do it.
First, let's call the attorney on a three-way real quick.
Call him.
And
won't you talk?
Then,
go ahead. I'll mute up. Call him and talk to him. I'm gonna mute up.
Why are you doing this? Like that's basically, and I understand. I'm looking up the law right now. I understand it's for clout and all that, but it's like, what the fuck do you think you about to get from this? You think you about to make $1 million because you told Whack 100 that your brother about to snitch? And then he talking about some this is just weird shit. Whack 100 then convinced you that to call the lawyer. I'm gonna go on mute. The lawyer not gonna know I'm on the phone. Like, just weird shit, gang. Like, this is some little girl, high school, middle school, gossip girl who is Becky dating type shit, gang. Like, this is weird.
Hold on.
Just go over what they just called you about.
Yeah, y'all going, I'm gonna
it
say
says
that
in California, it is illegal to record a phone call without the consent of all parties involved, making it a two-party consent. So I have to consent, you have to consent, and you have to tell everybody, like, you have to tell whoever on the phone type shit in California. So I don't know if that has something like on the case, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if they'll be able to actually use this to discredit Loose Cannon or anything, because technically I don't think that they supposed to even be doing this. But
did him say this?
All right, go ahead.
But it say recording a confidential call without everyone's permission is a crime. The crime is eavesdropping and can result in significant fines and even jail time, plus civil lawsuits. So,
go ahead.
Hold on.
We just want to make sure it's real.
That shit is real. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna make up that stupid shit.
You got one thing working against you. You know what that is?
Well,
you look just like that. Call the legal beagle. We gonna let you drill it.
Stupid. Little boy slow as a box of chips, man. This shit is stupid.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, could you hear me?
Yeah, now I do.
Okay, so the shit that was said today, do they need that person to come down? Because y'all said about
No, they'll meet somewhere. They'll arrange to meet somewhere. They don't need. It doesn't need to go to their office.
And it's regarding him being shot.
Yeah. They don't want to hear the story and see the scar.
Did they already see a scar?
No, they want to see the scar. You know, they want a corroboration that this thing really happened.
Right.
And he tells me he has a scar from it. You know, he didn't get medical. He didn't go to the hospital or anything like that. You know, dealt with it on his own, but that he has a scar from it. And I think that would be corroboration that it really happened.
Right. So basically, if y'all ain't keeping up, basically, Loose Cannon is trying to convince the feds that he was only participating in all of these robberies and all this shit because he was scared of Loose Cannon he was scared of Big U killing him. And to corroborate that story, right? To make that story believable, he's trying to say that, look, Big U shot me. Oh, did you go to the hospital for it? No, but I do have a scar still from that day. Oh, okay. Well, where's the scar at? It's right here. Okay, let's test the scar. Let's see if there's bullet fragments in here. How long ago was that? Do you remember the day? Do you remember what happened? Do you remember where you went? Do you have any other witnesses that know about that helped you treat the wound? Or did you tell your mom about it? Shit like that. So they're gonna start digging and asking questions from it. And if they have multiple witnesses proving that Big U shot Loose Cannon, that can prove that Loose Cannon was in fear for his life. And if they can prove that Loose Cannon was in fear for his life, then he can now snitch on Big U, tell them everything they want to know about Big U, and they can also be a little bit lenient on him, saying, okay, well, you wasn't willfully Was that a word? Whatever. You wasn't willingly doing these crimes. You was doing it out of fear, out of duress. So,
prosecutor wants to meet up again.
This is not going to be a prosecutor.
I mean, not me.
Investigator.
The investigator. Yeah. Saying he was.
Just wants to know this thing is for real.
Mm-hmm.
The story is he got shot, and they corroborated it.
He got shot by who?
By Big U.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see what I can do.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be real on that one. I was it, man. Bang. You better stay away. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you, listen to me, bro. You need to stay away. I know that's your brother, but you need to stay away from dude, bro.
Man, that's some nasty work, man.
That's nasty
work.
That's
nasty, but
that's
it's also
diabolical.
to be expected, to be honest. And also, too, I would judge Loose Cannon if Loose Cannon kept it 100% solid and didn't tell. I would have judged him. You know why? When Loose Cannon went to jail, him and Big U hated each other. When Loose Cannon went to jail, him and Big U were at odds. Him and Big U were not getting along at all.
Mm-hmm.
Big U named Loose Cannon. When Big U was turning himself in, he labeled Loose Cannon as one of the people he don't like and considered one of his worst enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm supposed to keep it solid, okay, and potentially go away for life.
Remember, they want Big U. They looking at Big U for the RICO. They looking at Loose Cannon for just being a part of the whole criminal organization, criminal enterprise. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you think I'm finna go in here and help you? Say, fuck myself, fuck my life, fuck how long I'm gonna be in jail. You think I'm finna go in here and help you? When you better get your dumb ass on.
Stupid. At minimum of 32 years away from my kids.
Okay, crazy man.
So
you know how crazy is it?
What? Like I could protect my arch nemesis, my enemy, so I could keep it solid so my enemy can maybe
not me, nigga.
What? Have an easier try. First off, Big U is gonna do life based on how much evidence they have against him, and he's like almost 60 years old. Even if Big U gets 25 years, that's life, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Loose Cannon. I'm in my 30s or maybe my 40s, and I'm supposed to sit down and do life to protect my enemy?
Not me.
Yo, you would have been a dummy. You would have been a Neanderthal if you thought about keeping it solid.
Wouldn't have been me. Y'all crazy the motherfucker.
Stay away from that, bro. That's wild.
Jay, so that nigga trying to get out, huh?
Yo, that's wild. That is
shit ain't
wild.
wild.
Hey, bro, you gotta stay away from here, man. You gotta stay away from that, bro.
Yeah, that's
you look too much like that.
That desperate.
You gotta stay away from that. You can't even let me even feel like you part of that, bro. I know that's your brother.
I know that. Why you
got
thinking
fast
that? What?
kids and shit.
I know.
Man, listen to me, bro. Listen. I know you a smart nigga because I see some of the product you got. I'm trying to do business with you and you feel me. Hey, bro, you don't do that in your life, bro. That nigga right there is crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga already told him when he had his bail hearing that all them cases was you.
The feds came and see me about this.
Call that nigga telling them Big U shot him, and that's why he was in fear and did two robbery.
Man. See, he know he ain't beating that
what's
robbery.
crazy
That
is,
RICO, yeah.
you know how we know that's his attorney? His attorney?
Yeah.
That's the same Ghost got on the phone.
That's the same voice. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Hey, bro, man, you better stay away from that nigga, bro. That like,
Nigga, fuck my kids.
So that's your brother?
Hey, so basically that saying that Big U shot him before he did the robbery under fear, and they saying that since he's saying he did it under fear, that's why they gonna let him out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
And they niggas is acting like this. This is what I don't be liking about street niggas, bro. It's like y'all act like this is like something that you gotta think about for a long time. Like, nigga, are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy, bro? Just change the scenario in any point, in any way possible. Okay, y'all could both do life in jail, or you can snitch on him and you go home. I don't care how much of a street nigga you is, bro. I think if you make the decision to keep it solid, especially if this is actually what happened, especially if the nigga did shoot him, and especially if he really did feel like he had to do all this shit because of whatever the case was, gang, especially if Big U was manipulating him and was setting him up and was writing down serial numbers and all that type of shit. Because roles reverse, what you think? Big U wouldn't have snitched on him? You think Big U gonna go do the rest of his life in prison, in a jail cell, in a fucking cage? You think Big U was gonna do the rest of his life in a cage to save Loose Cannon? That's just not realistic, bro. It's just not. Especially when you was manipulating, especially when you was sending it, you was writing down serial numbers. You was doing all this. You wasn't even treating your soldiers right, from what it sounded like to me. Change the scenario up. You and a nigga you don't like is in the ocean. Only one life jacket. They say either y'all could both drown, or you can take this life jacket, you can make it, and he could drown. Bro, your ass get on that life jacket, man. Like, what is we talking about? Now, if you talking about my wife or my kids, I'm drowning every time for them. Like, every single time. Y'all get to shore. God damn it. If I can't make it, I can't make it. But it's human nature, bro. You're gonna look out for yourself first, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's why the streets is fucking stupid. Do you understand now? Because if me and you do something together and you played a bigger role, or for whatever reason, the feds arrest us and they want you more than they want me, it's human nature for me to snitch on your dumb ass. And roles reverse, it's human nature for you to snitch on me. That's why, bro, I want y'all to go on simple Google search. Type in just go to like some crazy crime like murder, kidnapping, robbery, shit like that. And I want you to go and see how many cases, how many trials happen where there's no snitching. There's always going to be a snitch. This thing where y'all hear where niggas be like, oh, no snitching and this is street code, that shit is cap. It's cap. It's just a facade. It's a lie. It's some shit somebody made up. Why did they make it up? They made it up so that niggas like Big U could get away with shit. That's why they made it up. That's why a person like Big U is going to tell you that you're a lame, you're a buster, you're a sucker if you snitch. Because he wants to get away with it. He want you to go to prison. He want his soldiers to go to prison. Niggas like Big U don't get caught very often because he not the one that's actually doing. If Big U sent somebody to go kill his son's best friend, he probably wouldn't even be in this situation right now. The only reason he's in this situation is because it's blood on his hands. But if 9 times out of 10, how many other murders, robberies, extortions, how many other that shit happened that Big U ordered? So Big U is going to order you. He's going to tell you to go kill somebody. He's going to convince you to go rob somebody. He's going to pay you to go catch a body. He's going to send you to go extort somebody and steal all their money and fuck up their loud shop and all that. And then when you get caught, he going to put a few $1,000s on your books. He going to send your mama a few $100s. He gonna pay your lawyer once or twice. He gonna make it look like he really trying to help you. And after a while, when you do your 20 years, he's gonna forget about you. He gonna go get another soldier. He gonna convince you that you can't snitch. If you snitch, you a lame. If you snitch, you might die. If you snitch this, that, the third, so he can stay out. So really, all this shit is cap, bro. It's just everybody looking out for theyself, which is just life in general, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm sorry, gang. If I can pick between saving my wife and another nigga wife, gang, I'm saving my wife. If I could pick my son over your son. I'm going to save my son. Your son just gonna have. Sorry, bro. I gotta save me and mine. That's just life, gang. You feel me? So all these old niggas on the phone trying to be like, oh, that's crazy. Stay away from your brother. But y'all niggas ain't ready to go do 100 years either, bro. I wish I would be with a motherfucker going to do it. That's why you don't do crimes in general, gang. That's why I tell you the street's stupid. Because either you're going to be in a position where you going to have to snitch, or they going to be in a position where they going to have to snitch. And really, if, let's say it's 3 niggas on the case, they all co-defendants. Really, it's just a race on who going to snitch first. Somebody going to snitch. So it's either you snitch on the motherfucker and you get out, or you get snitched on and they get out.
Man.
That's just the truth, man.
Because they're going to claim.
Niggas don't like the truth.
They're going to claim it's under duress.
Right. Right. So, okay, yeah, right. So he's trying to say, man, that nigga forced me to rob that nigga. Man, he shot me before. But see, that it sounds like they want to see the scar.
What I'm telling you though is they go for that shit because they want him so bad.
Right.
They'll go for it.
Why putting this on the internet has saved Big U? Because now it's almost impossible for Loose Cannon to try to run that play, or for Loose Cannon to run the I got shot play. Because even if if his own brother, who he told the feds to call to confirm the information, if his own brother is saying, hey, nah, that's not true, man. Hell, man, bro, Big U ain't do that, then it's now almost impossible for Loose Cannon to try to get it off. And then also, too, if it gets verified that Loose Cannon is lying about this, then whatever else Loose Cannon has to say about Big U won't be credible at all.
Right.
So, why, for the most part, I think kind of saved Big U in a situation.
I don't know if they could.
What do you guys think, man?
I don't know if they can use this though. That's the only thing. I don't know if they could use these phone calls to actually prove that he's lying, because I don't even think you could record phone calls, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think that's legal. So it's like you could kill somebody, but you could kill somebody and you can get caught. And the police can find a gun in your house that you killed somebody with. They can find your fingerprints on the gun. They can find a bloody shirt. But if they didn't get a warrant to search your house, they can't even produce that as evidence in the trial. So then, since they can't use that as evidence, the whole trial is fucked up. They gonna retract their whole thing. They're not even gonna take it to trial. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I can't present the evidence that I need in this trial to lock you up, to seal your ass as a guilty person, then the whole case is fucked. The whole case is blew up. The whole case is over with. It's no case no more. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just still stuck on this snit. Like, bro, y'all act like this is some foreign concept you never heard of before. If one of these niggas, if one of y'all girlfriends catch you cheating, you're going to lie and try to get out of it. And if you have to say that, oh, she shot me and she forced me to let her suck my dick. Like, you know what I'm saying, though? Like, you go say whatever you got to say to get out of that situation. So it's like, why do y'all look at somebody crazy or act like y'all just can't believe that a nigga snitched on somebody to get out of jail? Whether it's the lie or the truth. Duh. I would expect a nigga to lie on me before he go do 50 years. Like,